Good evening, Philadelphia Eagles fans, and good evening, NFL fans, to the 2019 football season down here in Philadelphia at Lincoln Financial Field. The season's about to kick off in about 20 minutes from now, and in a couple days, my Birds are going to start off by playing the Washington Redskins here at home, 1 o'clock on Sunday. In what I hope to be, and what a lot of us hope to be, an extremely awesome and special year. There's a lot of people that have a lot to prove, in a city that looks to rebound after an exit from playoffs that could have been a little bit more than it was. There's so much, and I will spread it out over the next couple weeks. First up, I'll just talk before I get a little too hyped for myself. This year, I'm actually writing some of my analysis and put it on a website I'm building right now. KidPhilly.com. Yes, you can go to the top part of that page, see the Philadelphia Eagles link, hit that, and you'll see a write-up that I did on the Eagles versus Washington Redskins. Hit the read more and you'll see exactly what I write. So I'm not necessarily going to rehash all that. I'll go over a couple points. But what I really want to do down here is be the passionate fan that I am and show the Philly heart that we have, the excitement that is building from all the way from last season to the beginning of this. Because Philly sports is in a weird spot. You know, our Phillies are trying to hang in there but not doing so great. Our Sixers did very well but didn't close the deal, and then the Flyers, So it seems like all of Philadelphia has been waiting for the Eagles to start playing again. And it's so close. It is absolutely so close. It's hard to contain ourselves at work and wherever we're going because we know it's here now. It's time to go nuts. We have a lot of players on our team this year that have a lot to prove. Whether it's Carson Wentz coming back from injury and no longer a security blanket being there. Nick Foles is now the starting quarterback for the Jacksonville Jaguars. So if something happens to Carson Wentz, we don't have the Nick Magic anymore. Now we have McCown, and he did play well during preseason. And Sudfeld has done okay for the time he's been in, but he seems like he might be a little fragile. So Carson Wentz has to stay healthy during the season. This team really rides on the health of Carson Wentz. And not just the health, but the good decision making that he needs to learn how to do and be the best teammate that he can possibly be to give our team the best shot we can to win another Super Bowl. You got him. You got another person that we drafted, Miles Sanders from Penn State, that was behind Saquon Barkley. And a lot of people making comparisons saying there is no comparison. There's no way in the world he's as good as him. And there's the reason why he dropped in the draft, blah, 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 blah. And he's got a lot to prove that he can be our number one back. Of course, we traded for Howard from Chicago. We've got other people on the offensive side of the ball, more to prove. Alshon Jeffrey. Now, I'm going to be that reminder saying, hey, Alshon, you called an awesome touchdown catch in the Super Bowl to help seal our first Super Bowl victory. So you know what? Kind of in Philadelphia, you get a little bit of a pass. That ball going right through your hands against the Saints, you know, crap happens. It was a painful ending to the season, but we haven't forgot what you've already done for us. So keep your head up and go kill it this year and go mentor Whiteside. But the receiver that has something really to prove, I can't wait until he gets on the field, is just driving me nuts. Deshaun Jackson. I like to say personally, from here, Philadelphia, welcome home, Deshaun. D-Jack, welcome home. This is where you belong. Yes, we shouldn't have gotten rid of you. We shouldn't have. That whole Chip Kelly era is behind us. And I wish you were there with us on Broad Street. But now you got a second chance. Now we have a second chance of having you. let's go do something. You know why? Let's stay offense for a second. If you think about the offensive side of the ball, it looks so ridiculous. It looks like Alshon Jeffrey and Whiteside, these big wide receivers. You got Dijak taking off the top of the defense, is going deep. You got Nelson Aguilar, which is going to go against Washington's backup corner, nickel corner. I didn't even start talking about Zach Ertz and Dallas Goedert. And then you got the backfield where you got Howard, you got Sanders, and you got Sproles, with an awesome offensive line and Carson Wentz. So that's your offense right there. On defensive side of the ball, our linebackers a little, I mean, you got Nigel Bradham like not showing up to stuff. I mean, that doesn't seem too good. But our defensive line, Malik Jackson's coming in here, and you got Tim Jernigan on the second line. I mean, that's just telling you how good our defense can possibly be. Fletcher Cott's coming in. A couple people have to get a little healthy. Derek Barnett, Sweat, Hall, Jenkins always holding it down in the back. I mean, you got Jalen Mills, he's still injured, but I believe in Rasul Douglas. I do believe in Maddox. I do think Darby's going to be good. Rodney McLeod back there, so I think our secondary is going to be very good. My concern, yes, is about linebackers. I don't want to take Washington too light. Anytime you play the NFC East, anything can happen. So I'm not going to sit here and take it too light. But I will do a quick analysis, other than what's on my website, is Washington is looking for stability on offense. That's what they're looking for, because they went out and they had to trade for Case Keenum, because everybody in Washington on the quarterback side is getting injured, or they're just not good enough. Alex Smith is not going to be probably even playing 2019. They drafted an Ohio State quarterback that he's not going to be playing yet, because you don't want to send him out against the Eagles defense week 1. Are you serious? They got that guy, guys. Yeah, he's a good running back, and he's being backed up by Adrian Peterson. But I'm not scared of the offense, but their defense did pick up Landon Collins from the Giants. And that's a big win for Washington and a big minus from the Giants. So yeah, that is an area of concern right there. And I always talk about, every time we play the Washington Redskins, you have to bring up Kerrigan, because that guy is just having, I would be lying saying I wouldn't want him on my team. The guy is just dangerous, right? And they drafted this guy Sweat as well. It's supposed to be good offense, I mean, not good edge rusher. So fine. Our thing is, we just can't get too cute with this. We're 9.5 points favorite here at home. I could care less about that. Really what I'm looking for is stability. I'm looking for a stable offense that just absolutely pounds the ball and is opportunistic for everybody that's on the field. I don't want to force things down to Dijak. I don't want to force things to Zach Ertz. I don't want to force things down to the running backs. I just want to take what's open, because we have enough weapons to do that. You know, our defensive side of the ball, stuff the run. This week, you have every excuse in the world just to stuff the run and then force Case Keenum to beat you his arm. Because last time Case Keenum was in this stadium, I was there. And you know what happened? I believe I know what happened. I think it was 38-7. Yeah, they scored on the first drive. And that's what Case Keenum can bring to the table, is game management. And he did that very well on one drive in the link. And then the rest was history. So this is how we're going to start the season. That now starts in about 8 minutes. This is our bid to get back on the top. There's a lot of teams talking a lot of trash, but as Mike Tyson says, everybody's got a plan until they get hit in the face, until they get punched in the mouth. Well, Sunday for us, it's time to get it going. I can only imagine there's going to be some jitters to start. A lot of people, like I said, have a lot to prove and be a contributor in the Super Bowl to earn another ring. So let that initial adrenaline flow, but then get to work. And not just the players, us as fans. We gotta be in the stands and cheer on our Eagles, start this off right, and keep it rolling all the way through the season, and hopefully end with another parade down Broad Street. So tune in, by all means. Tune in to this video. Leave lots of comments if you want to. Go into the website, do the write-up, read on it, comment on it, whatever you got to do. get hype. I know for me, that's when you throw on the Rocky. That's when you listen to Brian Dawkins just speak. That's when you just get crazy about this, because now the football season is here. And you have every reason in the world to feel that we have a great shot to do it again. So this is Philadelphia. This is how we're gonna roll. We're a passionate group. We're not gonna settle for anything less than 100%. Let's give everything we got from the stands, the field, and put the NFL on notice. Philadelphia is back, baby, and we want more. Let's go Birds, baby, and let's go beat Washington. And as we always do, go Birds, baby. E-I-G-L-E-S, Eagles! Go Birds!